All right, folks, a bit more detail. We're talking about the flat Earth theory, a theory that's been debunked for over 2,000 years, but somehow won't go away. Let's kick things off with a bit of ancient history, shall we? We're going all the way back to the 3rd century BC, when a brilliant Greek mathematician named Eratosthenes figured out the Earth was a sphere. And not only that, he even managed to estimate the Earth's circumference with nothing but sticks, shadows, and some geometry. And it took him spending many years traveling between the two cities to take each measurement after he figured out what to do. It was an amazing feat he accomplished, in a city called Syene at the time, now is named Aswan in Egypt. Eratosthenes took note of the fact that on the summer solstice the sun was directly overhead, and a stick placed vertically in the sand cast a very small shadow. But in Alexandria, 500 miles to the north during the solstice, when the sun was also directly overhead, sticks would cast long shadows, which he realized meant the Earth's surface between the 2 points was curved. Eratosthenes measured the angle of the shadow cast in Alexandria and compared it to the angle of the shadow cast in Syene. And after many years to take each measurement, he realized if the Earth was flat, the shadows should be the same. He understood the Earth's surface was curved, and then went about making calculations to figure out how curved it was. With this information, he estimated the Earth's circumference to be about 25,000 miles. And get this, he was pretty darn close, as the Earth's circumference is 24,901 miles. Now, if we're talking about ancient science, we have to mention Euclid, the father of geometry. His book, Elements, written around the 3rd century BC as well, is the work still known for the fundamentals of geometry as we know it. Euclid had 5 key postulates, and it's the 5th one that's super important here. The 5th postulate, also known as the parallel postulate, states that if you have a line and a point not on that line, you can only draw one parallel line through that point. Seems simple, right? Well, this postulate held strong for nearly 2,000 years, until non-Euclidean geometry came into play. Fast forward to the 19th century, and mathematicians like Lobachevsky and Riemann in the early 1800s shook the mathematical world by proving that there are geometries where the 5th postulate doesn't hold. In these non-Euclidean geometries, space is curved. Einstein built his theory of relativity on these ideas almost 100 years later. He finally put it all together, so to speak. The Earth's surface isn't flat, it's curved, and non-Euclidean geometry helps explain why flat maps distort things. Now let's fast forward to the 20th century. In 1935, the Explorer 2 balloon mission reached a height of over 72,000 feet. And from up there, the pilots could see the curvature of the Earth with their own eyes. Imagine being one of those pilots, looking out at the horizon and being the first humans to see the blue marble our planet is. Of course, today we have plenty of modern evidence proving Earth is round. Satellite images, GPS systems, and space missions all rely on the fact that Earth is a sphere. In fact, without accounting for the Earth's curvature, GPS navigation would be completely inaccurate. So here's the thing. Flat Earth theories aren't just fun conspiracy fodder. They actually undermine science and critical thinking. By rejecting well-established facts, Flat Earth theory promotes distrust in science, experts, and even basic reasoning. And in a world where we need science more than ever to tackle challenges like climate change and pandemics, undermining trust in science can have serious consequences. So after 2,000 years of observations, learning about geometry and trips to the edge of space, we've got some pretty solid evidence that the Earth is not flat. From Eratosthenes' shadow experiments to Explorer 2 and modern satellites, science gives us a clear picture that we live on a beautiful curved sphere. Do you still have some questions about Earth's shape? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. And remember, science isn't just about what we believe, it's based on what we can measure. And for 2,000 years, humans have measured and observed this over and over. Our ability to measure has increased significantly. In the 3rd century BC, the circumference was measured to be about 25,000 miles. We now can measure it to be 24,901 miles. And if you enjoyed this video, don't just sit there spinning in circles like the Earth. Give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can stay on orbit with all my future videos. And every time you subscribe, a flat earther realizes they've been walking in circles.